Hi, I'm Bruce Schaefer. Here on Laity Sunday, I'm going to speak on a few things, primarily around Morrow Church, this Laity Sunday, and the year we've had. Hard to think that many people feel blessed here in the year 2020. Certainly many things have happened that have either not been foreseen or certainly have not happened before, and don't need to recount those. But I did want to talk about Morrow and how Morrow has blessed me and others during the course of this year. First of all, Morrow is very blessed to have very strong leadership, both at the laity level and certainly at the pastoral level. I think Pastor Janice, leading in these times of trouble, leading in these times of strife and change, has been doing a remarkable job. So that's one thing that we should definitely be feeling blessed for. We also are blessed from a financial standpoint. Former members have certainly left money for us, and we have a trust fund that has helped keep us operating. We enabled the PPP program, the federal program to help pay payroll. That helped us out over the course of the summer, and certainly we've been blessed by the, as I mentioned earlier, strong leadership. And I particularly always make reference to the women of Morrow and the definite contributions that many men make. But how do we feel blessed in times of suffering, or how do we feel blessed in this time of literally many deaths of folks that we're close with or have been close to? Here at the church, people like Buna Chilstrom, Victor Roth, people that I've known and worked with for years, other people at the church who I wish I had known for a little bit longer, Dennis Roselle, Ed Stibbets, people in our community, Bill Hildebrand, Heiner Stutzel, people in our clubs, people throughout, and this kind of constant struggle, or this constant trying to make yourself understand the whole concept of death of loved ones and death of near people. It's difficult. It's certainly difficult to do, but here at Morrow, I think one of the things I've gained is by feeling blessed is every day you feel blessed. Every day you're alive is a blessing, to tell you the truth. And while people have come and gone throughout our lives, in many ways they stay with us even after their passing. They have their spirit as well as just their memories live on with us. And all the folks that we have unfortunately lost over any period of time, they live on in our memories, and they live on in our hearts, and they live on through us, to be perfectly honest. A famous New Jersey philosopher, our minister, Pastor Janice, is very familiar with this particular philosopher. He had said that you do not lose their physical presence, but their physical presence is not all of them, and it never was all of them, even when they were alive. The spirit is very strong, emotion is very strong, the energy they leave behind is very strong. And a lot of this really is something that you realize once certain of these folks are gone. That philosopher is none other than her favorite Bruce Springsteen, but I think in all of his wordiness and all the things that he says, he really has a point, and a point that we as lay members of the church and the members of the community should be thankful for. Thankful for being alive, thankful for having these people in our lives, and thankful for our own lives. Thank you.
Faith. Interesting that this discussion would come up now, as I just had a discussion a couple of weeks ago with my youngest about what it means to have faith. He is, like all of us, in the deeply questioning phase right now. And, I guess I am still, too. So I didn't come up with an answer, I don't think, that's satisfactory enough, because the discussion was around science versus faith. And I just can only tell him that my faith is rooted in my experiences, what I've been through, what I've been able to come through. And it's rooted in the people around me. And I think that's where this church comes into play. And when we're at our best, I feel like we are examples of God on earth. And I often see that at the people that are surrounding me at this church, and I see that when we're at our best and when they are at their best, we are all at our best. God is magnified, and this church represent that for me, and the people around here represent that for me. So this is why we're here. This is why my family's here. You know, some of you may know that our oldest has autism, and every interaction that I have in this church strengthens and renews my faith, and that is important. If you touch my child, if you touch my children in a positive way, if you pull them close and you love and you hug them and you promote them and you show kindness to them and the people and the other children around them, that is what strengthens me and strengthens my faith. And this is important here at Morrow, and I appreciate it. And I pray that we're all able to see each other and touch each other very soon. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Andrew. I joined Morrow Church when I was about 7th grade, and ever since 7th grade, I've been involved with a youth group. I was involved with both GIF and MIF, and with GIF and MIF, I can honestly 100% say without a doubt that it changed my life for the better. And I cannot think about life without having gone through GIF and MIF. And when I just reflect and think back on GIF and MIF, I've done so many things, but the one thing that comes to mind first is how happy I am, or how happy I am now because of that, and how happy I was during the time of going to GIF. It's not just some place that you go and you worship and you go home. You go to a group of people that look forward to seeing you. They care about you and they want to see you do very well. And not only do they want to see you do well, but they help you prosper. And you may think what do you mean they help you prosper? It's just like a little youth group. Well, what they do is they bring you to places like food drives or mission trips like Haiti or COP. And through Haiti or COP and food drives, you get to help other people and you get to show them your love and your respect to the community that you grew up in. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in a community that you grew up in. Like in Haiti, we went from house to house with individuals over there, and we provided water filters for people who may not have ways of purifying their water if it weren't for us. And I know I'm not trying to say that we were their heroes or anything like that, but just small things like that just really show that you care for people. And not only is it helping random people and just people who, whatever you're sent to do, it's not just a regular mission to do something. You're doing it with people that you care about, and you're building relationships with people in the church, like Matthew Russo, Jane Ehlers, Harry Ehlers, Amy, Sarah Chapelier. These are people who I can't think of life without, just because I met them through the church, and they've become so close to me that it's like family. And I would not have them if it wasn't for Morrow Church. And if I can have one word of advice to anybody who has the option of going into GIF or MIF or doing any mission trip or just being part of the church, is just go full throttle 100%, and you will never regret it. You will only think of positive things, and the only outcome that could come out of it is loving more people and just learning more life lessons.